Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2201 and a half point 5. Will any of us be here? No. The album, Dad, It's the End of the World, AF. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. Is that not so weird to think that there will be a time that none of us are here? You won't be here. I won't be here. Nobody will even know who I was. Nobody will know who PewDiePie was. Nobody will know who any of these beauty influencers will be. It just doesn't matter. But we're going to talk about it anyway today, okay? First of all, I just want to say that neither person that won my giveaway has reached out to me and claimed their palettes. So I don't know if they really don't want them, or I don't know what that's about, or if they just didn't watch my video. But if you think that you might have won and you did not watch my video from yesterday, you're gonna want to go. You're gonna want to go watch it to see if you won the palette, okay? Because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm giving y'all till Friday noon Eastern Standard Time, and if nobody has claimed those palettes, I'm picking new winners, okay? That's just how it is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And so anyway, that's what we say when, that's what we say if you are up in the casino. You say winner, winner, chicken dinner. But one night I was playing with this woman, right? And she had literally put like $700, $800 in this machine. She hadn't got one hit. She hadn't got one, not one bonus, nothing, okay? You know you're better if you're putting money in and you're not getting bonuses. But anyway, she was playing next to me, and you know what she said? She goes, you're always winning if you're having fun. And I thought, well, that's no fun. Put $800 into the slot machine. My Lord, and not even getting a bonus. At least give me a bonus and give me $3.50 or something. But anyway, so that's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is, can we just talk about this? Okay. Here is my fake of the day right here, Lance Collin. He has a Facebook too called Lance Collin. Now I looked up Lance Collin on the Facebook. I couldn't find him, okay? But Facebook's of the devil. And I do believe this is where this all started. And so anyway, Lance has stolen some of my best pictures here, okay? Now, he has 97 foolish followers. I don't know who they are. But he's got some great pictures of me on here. And then he has this vehicle, and it says, see this vehicle here? It looks all dirty and muddy, but one thing is clear. The windscreen is clear. The windscreen is clear. What does this mean? There might be mud all around you, but keep your vision clear. Keep your windscreen clear. Don't allow your vision to be covered by mud. Let me tell you what I think, okay? Colin, Lance, Michael of the world, I don't know what your name is, okay? Stop stealing my pictures. Obviously, your windscreen is cleared, okay? You don't love yourself enough through your windshield, okay? Who calls it a windscreen? Nobody. Your vision, just stop stealing my pictures, okay? Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is that Tati has come out. Here she is, beautiful picture of Tati right here on her Instagram, holding her new palette that is coming out on the 25th. And then she showed us, are you ready? Here it is. It says right underneath it, 10/25/19, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the story begins. Bold or basic, beautiful is your story to tell. Cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan formula, made in the USA, 6 tones and 4 finishes, worldwide shipping, $48. $48! Oh my Lord. Afterpay available, very, very important to people. And hashtag textured neutrals, hashtag Tati Beauty. So there's the first look of it. I will be doing a little bit of a longer video about that tomorrow. Did y'all see what Tati had to say about drama channels in her PR unwrap? Somebody sent Tati. Oh my God, family friendly. Did you see that from Adam and Eve? So anyway, okay, let's get, because all the drama channels are doing Adam and Eve sponsorships. Well, I thought it was kind of funny what she said, in all honesty. I do think it's kind of funny that somebody sent her a you-know-what toy, too. We all like toys. Don't we, Tati? Okay, so anyway, I don't know if she does or not, okay? But she can throw some fun. We can throw some fun along. We can just be a fun group, can't we? Can't we just all be a fun group? I'm thinking about making my Peterisms video today. Somebody messaged me and they said, you know, like, you don't seem to be, like, living in any, like, chaos or anything anymore. And I thought, you know what? I think that I'm going to make a video on my Peterisms channel today where I usually talk over there about, like, I read meditations and I talk about, like, being peaceful and serene and how I've made that decision in my life and changed over and taken a look at inventory in my life and really decided who I want to be on a daily basis. And so I thought I might make my video over there today about why I choose to not live in chaos anymore today and toxicity, and why I made that decision because for so long I thrived in chaos and toxicity. I grew up in chaos and toxicity. So it was very normal for me to always be there. But today I don't want any part of it. So anyway, congratulations, Tati, on the release of your palette. And we'll be talking a little bit more about that tomorrow. Okay, now I went over to the Beauty Guru Reddit. I haven't been over there in a while. The Beauty Guru Chatter Reddit. Beauty Guru Chatter, it's called. And I hadn't been over there for a while, and so I was looking through to see what they had to say over here. They have a lot of nice things to say. Lisa Eldridge will be releasing her new shades as well as restocking her red lipsticks, and it goes in here and talks about Kathleen Lights announces Lights Lacquer is launching this year, and it goes in here and talks about Nikki Tutorials doing a JoJo Siwa tutorial, all this kind of stuff, and real nice stuff. And then I came along here, an ad for these watches, 12 watches from Watch of the Month Club. I think I might join that Watch of the Month Club. I do like watches. Do you? This is not sponsored. They should probably send me a free watch anyway. Never on a good Sunday and Tuesday. But on here I noticed that there was a little thread and it was called, Has James Charles Truly Recovered from the Tati Situation? And I was like, okay, I want to hear what people have to say. Now, I read the opening to this, but I have not read the rest of it. So I'm just going to read through it and we're going to just have an open conversation about this. Because, you know, when this, where's my coffee? Oh, here it is. I need a little, little go-go juice. If I was in one of those toddlers and tiaras beauty pageants, you know my mama, would she give me some of that go-go juice? And then I'd be like, that would totally be me. I would, look, you could not tell me I couldn't win those beauty pageants, okay? I'd be Miss Princess all day long. Don't think I wouldn't. Okay. So anyway, this is the thing that's interesting to me, right? Is that like Dramageddon 2 came out. Tati made her video about all the James stuff, right? And then James came out with his video. And then Jeffrey came out and he had things to say and made a video. And then it's like nothing else was said about it. And it's like we're all supposed to just shove it in a drawer and forget it ever happened. I guess, right? Okay, fine. Let's let these people go on. Let's let them live their lives. Hey, I think that's totally fair, right? But to me, okay, as somebody that watched it go down, like I'm still interested. I want to know what happened. And I do think that part of like Shane, you know, feeding this out through kind of like the trailers of his videos and stuff is because he knows that people are interested in this. So I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in it or not. Oh, by the way, I made a huge announcement on my review video today over there about holiday giveaways. You're gonna. It's kind of a big deal. I'm really excited about it. So go over there, and I actually did a giveaway just the other day, and I'm doing another one tomorrow. So you're gonna want to go. This is just like listen, season of giving, isn't it? Halloween is the season of giving. Okay. So, somebody said, has James Charles truly recovered from the Tati situation? His followers are more or less where they were before everything happened, meaning that he has gained pretty much the majority of his subscribers back. Now, I don't know if they're the exact same subscribers. Obviously, they're not. A lot of people left and didn't come back, but he's gained the same amount back. But did y'all notice that Jeffree Star has passed him now, and Jeffree is above James, which is the first time in a long time. But have people's opinions of him changed? Does he still get as much support? It's kind of hard to say, and I was wondering what other people's thoughts were. Okay, so when I read through here, okay, and I don't know what it's going to say, but can we please be a little bit open-minded? And I really do want to hear your opinions about this, on whether or not James has recovered from the Tati situation. Has he learned from it? Has he grown? Okay, groaned. Has he groaned? I don't know. Has he grown? He's groaned a lot. He's complained and whined and groaned. Anyway, but has he learned from it, right? Like, because typically when I do a James Charles video, y'all have your opinions about it. So I'm going to go over here. It says, I'm not really his demographic and always put him in the unwatchably annoying category along with Laura Lee and Jaclyn Hill. Aww. Well, we each have our favorites and we each have the ones we don't like. I always found him off-putting, and someone said, I could never stomach Jaclyn, but recently I think Laura has really grown up since adopting her niece. She comes off way less annoying and more bougie PTA mom trying too hard to me. But now, go watch, first of all, I have to tell you that Erin, Jaclyn, Laura's niece, so many people wanted me to make a video response to Laura's video about adopting her niece. And I was like, what do you want me to make a video about? Like, I think it's a really, really endearing video. I thought it was one of the greatest videos Laura Lee has ever put out. She said, I almost said Jaclyn Hill. And I'm really really impressed, and congratulations to, you know, Laura. And, you know, I thought that the video was so moving, the whole story. That's not a drama video to me to make commentary on it. I just thought it was really cool. And I really kind of like Laura and her husband and Aaron. And if you want, Aaron has a channel too, and she does a lot of like videos like, you know, my aunt doing my Halloween makeup, for something she did the other day. And like, it's like school related stuff. And then her husband has a channel. If you watch Laura Lee on her husband's channel, it's a different Laura Lee. I just wish she could feel that comfortable being herself on her own channel, but I get it, right? Okay, so I want to get in here and see what people have to say about James Charles. I think people are tired of him, someone said. He was already beginning to be viewed poorly after the $500 tickets to his tour, the Met Gala, and the treatment of, okay, Tati was just the last straw that people needed. While the beauty community has forgave him, I think the general public doesn't care for him. I think he is lucky the CEO of YouTube is friendly with him. Somebody said, personally, I was... okay, this goes in and talks about the text messages and all that kind of stuff. I'm tired of his attitude. He's calling his followers, oh my lord. And he gets away with it because his followers are young and impressionable. So talking about like back talking to his followers. Somebody said, one thing that really bothers me when controversies happen is sometimes I feel like the reaction to the controversy is overblown due to people just being tired of someone. Like, sure, maybe they messed up, but people act like it's way bigger deal just because they're tired of that person and want to watch them fall, as opposed to actually caring about the controversy. That's really an interesting perspective, I think, you know? And I think that's the whole idea of canceled culture. Like, do people just want James canceled at this point? So they would rather watch the drama to see the cancelization of James Charles rather than really what it's about. They don't really care what it's about. They just want to see him fall. That's interesting too, you know? Because it's almost kind of like, to some degree, it is like a movie, you know? Well, if that's the case, then Jeffree Star is now at the top of his game. Will people be waiting to see him fall next, you know? I'm guessing that when someone gets too far into a hate spiral, as often happens on here, they are able to demonize someone and interpret their every move with malicious intent. Bad deeds are exaggerated to the extreme and good deeds are dismissed as a stunt for attention. That's true. It really is. You know, and I said in my video yesterday that I really think that we, if we're going to be critical of these beauty influencers, we also have to, you know, commend them on the positive that they do as well. Somebody said, I am. He learns nothing and has a huge ego. Somebody said, I was never a sister or in his demographic, but in the past I was ambivalent about him. Now I go out of my way to not put money in his pocket. Somebody said, I didn't care for him before, definitely wasn't a fan after, and certainly not now that he's gone from hey sisters to hey. A lot of people are coming on here and saying that he's calling his followers not a nice word, and I saw that come up. I thought that was on an Instagram thing, and it was like a one-time thing, but I could be wrong. Somebody said 100% to the hi so-and-so. Is he calling his sisters, there's some hoes in the house, there's some hoes. Is that what he's doing now? Like, I have not seen that. I haven't been watching him. You know, I watch this stuff that I need to for the drama videos, but I haven't been watching it that closely. I haven't seen it come up that much. So somebody said, nope, go to his social blade and look at his views down the bottom. Views are still accurately and are definitely trending down from this point last year. He used to easily get 6 million views per video even when he didn't hit trending. Now he reaches 3 million when he hits trending. That's for a lot of people though too, but you know, okay. I think people, I honestly think, other than his age demographic, people that were like around the spectrum, and you have to remember that, like, okay, if your age demographic, like, it's interesting when you look at my age demographic, it's younger than people think it is. I would think it was like, my age demographic was 35 to 50, but my age demographic is really like, the biggest one is really like 24 to like 35, somewhere in there. But you have to think about the people around it too. Like, you can't piss off everybody, right? Okay. So his age demographic is really 12 to, let's say, 18, right? But what about the college people that love James Charles? What about the adults that watch him for his tutorials and his reviews and really like James Charles? You know, things like that. He's now just completely just doesn't even care about them. And I think that that's interesting, you know? I don't know. I see James getting more and more arrogant, and I've said this in videos before. I think it's going to be his downfall. I think he has to be very, very careful of it, and he has to check himself. I don't think that it's a good look, you know? And as you can see, it's just one negative comment after another. Do people really even care if he's recovered? When you're a millionaire before your age of 30 based on nothing but lies, what is there to recover from? All it did was make him more money, to be honest. He seems to be he seems to be his perfectly awful self. Somebody said this. Somebody said, I don't think so. He seems to have evolved into a punchline in the community, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of his views are from people that hate watch him. Maybe. I don't know, though. His videos aren't like hate watching kind of videos. Somebody said he won't ever recover, but he will always have stands who put money in his pocket. I feel like his career is on a tightrope. I do feel like his career is on a tightrope, and I think he's going to have to make some very smart decisions as he goes forward. I think to really show, I've said this in videos time and time again, and I think this got me unfollowed by James Charles. Not sorry. But I think that if he really took all of this as a learning experience and showed what he has learned and how he has grown from it, instead of staying this, you know, arrogant, egotistic 19, 20-year-old that's like, there's nothing to learn, what do I need to learn? It's going to end up screwing him at some point, because his audience, they do have to grow up, because they live in the real world. They don't live in this, you know, this bubble where you're getting to go to the Met Gala and, you know, you have designers dressing you and you're making millions and millions of dollars, right? Like, they live in the real world where they have to go to work and get a job, and they have to like get into college, and they have to study for tests and all of this kind of stuff that's extremely difficult. Raise kids. A lot of people that age have kids and are getting married and are single parents and things like that, or taking care of their parents or taking care of their grandparents, you know? And YouTube should be that escape. And if he doesn't show that he's learned and he's grown from this, these young people, as they grow, they'll become disenchanted with James as well. And I think that's where it will really end up affecting him long term. So I don't know, you know, like, people always say you give him too many chances. At this point, I'm kind of like, show me what you got, not what you had. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see the walk. I don't want to hear the talk. Anyway, I love you guys, and let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.